Good afternoon and welcome to the news on Flip. I'm Christian Chuku. Let's take a look at the top headlines. Rising diesel costs will affect fish farmers. That's according to Obasanjo. TV broadcaster fined 70,000 naira for traffic offence. On insecurity, federal government seeks collective efforts from all Nigerians. Business must pay me 157 million naira with interest, former Eagles coach Gernot Rohr. Now to the news in full. Former President Oluseguns has said the skyrocketing price of diesel will make fish stumble into bankruptcy. Obasanjo decried that the state of the Nigerian economy was affecting the aquaculture sector, adding that fish farmers may sink. Obasanjo said this on Tuesday in a keynote address at the Congress of Southwest Fish Price Control Group held at Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library at Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Obasanjo, also a farmer, stressed that farmers in the country need to come together if they want to survive in the economy. He said, if we don't come together as an association nationally, we will sink individually. If we come together, we will swim and survive together. And while we are working on coming together, I thought that it's as simple as that. Then what will happen is that particularly those of us who have to use a bit of diesel in producing fish, we will completely go bankrupt. And when that happens, Nigerians will still have to eat fish. Popular TV broadcaster Rufai Oseni has been fined the sum of 70,000 naira for committing a traffic infraction in Lagos. The Lagos State Police Command Public Relations Officer Benjamin Hundeyin made this known in an update released on Tuesday. The Arise TV presenter had earlier trended on social media after he claimed that the policeman pointed a gun at him for driving on a dedicated bus rapid transit lane. In his update, Hundeyin said Mr. Rufai Oseni was in court earlier today. He was found guilty of contravening Lagos State Transport Law 2018. He was subsequently fined 70,000 naira only. He made the payment, after which his vehicle was released to him. Rufai tweeted on Monday, a Nigerian police officer pointed a gun at me and forcefully took my keys and drove my car off because he wanted to enforce a traffic infraction. Responding to the tweet, Hundeyin had said, Rufai, let's not do this. You admitted to me that you passed a BRT lane. It is against the law. The federal government has called for collective efforts to prevent violence and extremist attacks in the country. The Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Talen, who spoke at the National Stakeholders Forum on Parenting for Peace in Abuja on Tuesday, decried the loss of lives and properties to insecurity in the country, adding that this could have been a multiplier effect on the nation's economy. Talen, who was represented by the acting permanent secretary of the ministry, Idris Mohammed, said all hands must be on deck to tackle violence and extremism in all ramifications, threatening the peaceful existence of the country. She said it is disheartening to note that we keep losing lives and properties. Many people are being taken as hostages for ransom, and there was a displacement of millions of people all over Nigeria. This results in loss of livelihood and consequently billions of naira. Resources continuously wasted, leading to depletion of national resources, which ultimately may contribute to the nation's depleting economy. All hands must be on deck to prevent violence and extremism in all ramifications, to bring peace to our people, which is the essence of our gathering today to discuss the way forward. The country director of Mercy Corps, Mr. Ndubisi Ayanwu, said that the Corps had advanced peace and stability by addressing the mitigating gender dynamics that perpetuate and exacerbate conflict in the country. Over to business. The price of kerosene used by several families have jumped to 800 naira per litre, just as the market is beginning to adjust to the newly increased petrol and gas prices. Market survey on Tuesday showed that 1 litre of cooking kerosene sold for 700 naira last week now sells between 800 and 850 naira in urban parts of Lagos State, while the price has hit as high as 1,000 naira per litre in the suburb areas at filling stations. In Ghana, the price of a liter of cooking kerosene currently sells for Ghana cedis 12.004 to 585 naira per liter. Unlike petrol, kerosene is a deregulated product, meaning prices are determined by market forces. It is a deregulated market. It is also a function of the dollar to naira rate and the crude price at the international market. Since cooking kerosene is deregulated, prices can go up. It can also come down. National Operations Controller, Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, Mike Osatuyi, told reporters. As of June, the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics had reported an 88% rise in prices of cooking kerosene and liquefied petroleum gas within 1 year. According to the NBS report on National Household Kerosene Price Watch, the price of cooking kerosene went up by 86.94% in 1 year. The report also said that the average retail price per liter of household kerosene paid by customers in May 2022 increased by 15.21% on a month-on-month basis from 589 naira in April 2022 to 679 naira in May 2022. Over to sports. Former Super Eagles coach Gernot Rohr told the press that the Nigerian Football Federation would have to pay him his outstanding salary with interest along with the current dollar rate following their delay in making the payment. The Franco-German was relieved of his job as the Eagles gaffer last December following a series of underwhelming performances by the three-time African champions. Despite moves by the NFF to pay his salary until the end of his contract, which should have expired in December, Rohr, the Eagles' longest-serving coach, took the case to World Football Body FIFA, demanding an additional £1 million for breach of contract without just cause. But FIFA instead approved $377,000, $879.46. That's equivalent to 155 million naira as of December 2021 and 157 million naira at the current official dollar to dollar rate. A ruling by the FIFA Players Status Chamber in May ordered the NFF to pay Rohr the money within 45 days after ending his contract, abruptly adding that the country's football governing body would be sanctioned if Rohr was not paid in full within 45 days. And on that note, we've come to the end of the news on Flip TV. At this hour, I remain Christian Choko. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. This bulletin was produced by All the Black. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.